unfortunately ahoden na jana ahoden no e wo soro ese no mutino the free fire service e wo ejeso first car by na nsuo na ewomu no na nsuo ni so enti ama o mantimi anya adwuma wo so omoye so omo free second car e ma second car no so e baaye no so no the same thing na ejana no odene true enu ntino yakre police ni baako ne yere ni akora wadi 4 months omunyina ne jana achi o ma intimi identify omo ba nti yete ne say electrical issues bi na eyi ne baaye like outbreak no fire outbreak no e baaye ko soro ho senka ebetimi eyi die sabi wato anana no anse do no na door na down no very well security way intino na amani bie no ayedene ye pinu bia ya hoden ye bia entimemi ono no inside no kwanso force say obebie enti ayet ye say omodo no eloke intino obia timi escape ye no omnko ade na aka omo ewodem
Pasempa biatia wahene ba media open news papa wahene ba media ensem we koso wahene ba media asem papa wo ho wahene ba media asem kase bi asie wahene ba media sempa wo mu oi wahene ba media sempa wo mu obi ametie yen
Ebusian for ye mo bibia kwaba enen so edebo heneba media eso baby bia wo awhyeju media meka se ncha sonko enkoma enen so se ohu bibia megina na me wo apromase new site de edia bepie mu ewo ha ene se yenya nantie se sergeant be ene ne yire anafe so ne ba wenya 4 months old etimi afremu na ne nyina ne se eja bi eto bibia omotie na enam so ekofasa atorenche we ede ebaye na ene yabaha nom se yababa bitie ekwan ye fa so a sa ejei etimi esoye na etimi edi ewu a entese yaba betietie mu ebre a esemu no ye ne adofo bebre na ebedi enkomo na yasan so ate se yera dampare enso ebebaha nom echema na IGP obepie mu so a de besi bia no ye mfa nkame mu ye de ebetwere mu medin ede ma me ya kisiwa de machi na ye konkohwe de ekoso It was a horse that we did tie and Mamma no Benty no sergeant na was to my see away from one sick new site. Somebody about to Hanum na real hope. Menyana wafa e wo menchina na me ni be din komo said as about say no e said e ko ba yin na wafa engane me ba so me mo akwa basan so mo yakọ Jesus me ba so din the same
kodu ejapon akosa
we de ka fra ba ya no ma ne so ka ba asam no wote ne sen na esi sen
na obe 2:45 am and office yo ono no dinachi efrem from Accra say ofa de matie ni say be fi ejatonde mama washi tondo onyin ntine konko check man na I'm sorry na mfa ka and ye buy na say de omo ka no na say no kure say buy be home office na say washi beyond recognition ona na yire na ne baba na say buy na and I be pija ya de ne ko mocho na say IGP ba tin sa ma no shia na say buy na so betumi na say de wo ha no
wakoye wofa said ye etie no wona betimi de nema aboye na say betimi chehye se machwe obaye no wo de waso to form omo se sen ne si yankasa isan said ye te wa bonten so doso sen yankasa ne si
according to one woman back no no te o se ni kunu no e police ni na me ne te wo no obo mama ne say be 11:30 and o te say asibi bish to be hwe windows no ni ade na wan hu hwe and on the san kokodae into you o sequence na fe o san te say bibia gi pum na for we na say aso bia en sorry afi o musore na se jato ni wo faase no den mu a kyese obi a wo team struggle so person we den obi nso ase wontimi nto mo frɛ fire service ni ade a na so mo ma na se ba kutuka na kokofa mo from ajuso do mo baaye nto mba bedum try so mbe escape na se wa yenya media kyese obi antimi nka de ya esi ya e ma asa eja hyehye no e beto sa de no nti e mo faase no na ne yere na ne baba ko.
Okay, so the which woman on now me buy na me de maso to for kakra ana me say connections be so ne ade omo twe mu say and also lights bi na etweche ya na say you be
be ntimi identify just be enya fire for no betimi the cause of the fire no he say enya fire for no betimi cause ya no me do at 3 am no ma fire no e bije me number no ye no e busa no say he say later ko busa fire no baka say later no me ehwehwemu to be so obi betima kan de ba say doctor wu na doctor betima ga say we ne kun ntino
so far the munya hu start fire na
the ma you know by ko say flat nyina shi ono kwa so nipa wu ye na ne yira che so obi adwe ho a wonti ase na nda so eni to ke woto kra ka be ye woto but e wo animu na ba bie no so to an so ntino dwen ho a the asia we na si we can complain na wo nyam senti
I was for summary amene of message I was so you man say the yana no say asem sia e cho say ye ne adofo edin komo no sadia to me so ehu hia say ye adofo edin komo summary me wo ne yonko so eben me a me ne no ebedi enkomo e sergeant summary ye na media na ye da na me ne no ento so so me mo kwa baba oheneba media so sai so e ma o yakọ me hu se be me ne wa ye mre
ma yemre bra nyago
kafra e ba chodin e me se de wo so tie wadanfo na asem no anamo a wetu
we na ntwibo sia ahoma chi da hona me nua in frame se de matese BBC na me nyawo no so say na si e me yonko no me ni shia me Sunday enura kwa na wo nke shia na me ya se me ba no ni be shia wo amukum me ya se me ba na me nya ho na me from me ntimi ma ntimi te ya na then na BBC atimi di ono kwa ka cham se wate se nipa so me ze wuna me ze wonya accident na no so da bi wa hye na me ha ajina wo se me jade me bia na me tuka ba na me hwe so da ni ba ha no pa na ye wo ha me da be fa ha asam no de a dem nipa kakra den visa brand chase pa ne yire ne ba we aso oba ya o se ha den waduma nya bibia wona chi akwala no kura nga bi obegina se ne papa mpo ba wi ase no ye ono zo mi na akọ ti ye nyina yisa ne ma na odin se ma na odin tamana no odin fa
we the kafra adofo bebre na na ate na was for the first time na inim se o ye place ni na we na dan for idi bibi kaka be kan fa no oti ase ne se no oti ene ade nei aseme atu sei no dia wo de kai ne pa
oh oye obi a oye good guy and ni there eduru ba bia ne wo fu kakra de na so dipa de se de obi fu on fa sam nto onye obi a de fu a wasa atwe asem ko na chi ade wonu sa de ne e shia edi nkomo ne ho sere a je se o describe wa ko se kura onye obi a oye nipa boni ni onye basa di a ha adwene se akola de sei na what me free mu ya say o tiem se o binyimi o enough for azamna no odin zamna no odin
kakra obeka dia chere ahwefo asamre omosha
kakra ba kan se dia si enya si ye jo wo ju kura de enkwantime ye de nyame pese no ye du ba bia wo kan sa na edin se ye nyame pe no ye enkan wa na we cancel match o ka kire wa bibi se e bia da na say nyeri na mum wa adesam no fa ho na hu say yes kaka me kan say I don't know say the see say door no wa ndima mi say China ni ntia say ye den obi antimi ho you China no na key na no rubber and the na ne pe o tima njimbi ha and they was careful and na obi ebi nso a otopun na otuki ato
and you dangerous pa to prum na what to care to baby BBC a won kai baby a wori kinato and the message say obi a do poma kinizeni kakra met makanje
me da se na so na me din ko I was away before I was at Tomasi inside said the assembly SC I was when I before 18 I think the assemblyman and so away in Chihana my name about the different come if I show me more Kabasan so and my young Naya Kosanse okay assemblyman Otiha
yeah
I told the body my face said the assembly see any a conference or
okay, within the honorable court next, I promise as soon as electoral area. Enra enumere 11:30 p.m. Ena yenyan ntiese eja to police quarters ya. Tino ye ba ye no na ye 7 ena ye beduru at that time. Ye ba na police for omo amanko duty ndi na omo so wa ha omo try say nka omo betimi average na se but unfortunately anwoden na ja na hoden no e wo soro asene omo ntino. The fire service ewo ejuso first car by na insuwa na ewomu na insuwa ni swa enti ama omantimi anya adwuma wo so omoye so omo fresh second car ama second car no so ebaye no so no the same thing na ejana no odene enti no omo bom humodi bia na so the hard no ye say according to what na equipment on the was not enough enti na amantimi anya adwuma through no yakuri police ni ba ko me yere ni akora wadi 4 months omunyina ni general ashi o ma intimi identify omo ama se amno kase omo dead bodies no ewo a friend no living waters o hon ma se ano penifo wa ha me no kase regional police commander o wa regional ayi commander fire service commander ono so wa and then I say IGP ankasa enso ete fighting for Accra oba you know the next day 20 minutes you know IGP ankasa so eba be hwe dia ekoso de hwe ni nyina dan wo ha ni nyina ye police for that see ya miensa na ba ko na first second floor ni nyina ahye no na de atin say ye 8 bedrooms ni nyina ahye a ya amfa hwe e wo dan nim ti enibre na ba asama to police for asama to Ghana man nyina
asama no meda sire sere osifa hwase a watwem na mama bi se bi kaka if we say mobile ya beboa ya anyi some radio sergeant with me ashre me krano what's said di ankasa na ehye janase what's bibia fine
so far no expert na ankasa mfa omo anu disin enyambe tudwa omo twen omo wura IGP ansa but until everything say electrical issues be na e buy like outbreak and fire outbreak and buy eno ne de omo anu mosi na ansa na case ni si no can see but e train official confirmation of what happened actually.
Okay, all right. Now we honam scene no said it is see you know we trying for you ka kachre say ankasa na nasineti ankasa ya ni ha ya yamfo ye ni ehu bi o ma no mote o mo second floor third floor sana na situation let ankasa
na ena very terrible once me ka initial me ka say ye ba na me ye adwuma o me shop wa me pon late pa nti me pon around 11:30 me be na me tea incident nti boys ana ho nya me from some my mbobwa ti nipa 7 ba na ye ko soro ho senka e betimi ayi die sabi wato ana nanom asiedo no na door na down no very well security way nti no na amani bie no ayedene ye pinu bia ye hoden ye bia entimami ono no inside no so for so say obebie and so still and I feel there na ahyehe windows ni na ma fire no ba abontina yes yesu gina ho a yesu so no sabi enso de nkwa ebeto so te ma mienu kwa de o manfa men ntaso mu free third floor ho na huriye second floor na huri sebe ya o munum so sebe o so behie ti bate de ya nipa 7 4 5 na kan de me fa steps na ye 4 by na ene edisi nti ye gina ha wo hyi nyina na ye gina ha eshi nyina na ye gina
yes mo fra wo fi ha pa after that no mo so kwan be na mo fa so mo timi bua ye ma wo mo maka no nso o manhye floor na hye ye no be a sergeant wu ye no na nipa wo ho no so mo ye de mo yiyi wo mo to ba form ana say na na tie
I said the make kind of just started no and started kese started kakra enti no omo a omunya information in terminal enti aye to ye say omo do no eloke enti no obi atimi escape ye no omo nko ade na aka omo e wo dem ena na ni kunu no kra no enti kan say no won sheda na pomodin sheda ensipi won sheda nyo fit sa tenu nso na kan ho won nso ntimi fa na ho ode bebre amboa ntimi anye one na yere na mani nyina ene ye kasa omo kan ho atiasefo ho no nti esi ade ato anibre yesre manfo a omusem obi se enwanu mo ho aka no mmabo mu because the hard one ye new recruitment no police for new recruitment no ba no obeja pet me kasa bia wato tv kokora ba ko fridge ba ko bia o de start abrabo unfortunately na we ato mu e hard one me ankasa no dem ka me yes shop wo Apromasi station ho omo mu pie ba bebre anfa mpaboa ko se anhye timia na me come shop ko fa mpaboa ba ko 20 pesa omo a de call no bia no wetimi eyi bia wo hye ya omo wo ho omo bia obi anfa pi obia bibia wo bia me ne one police woman so ka say was in 7,700 so eno na wa fa ka ne ko rekotwe ne ba ne school fees ye ne nyina ahye
I said, I woke up do yasemi, and then I said, do ye be boy and I say, be come ye, a foot or the bema or ma or moshe, some ray, I war, hamatan, a brimwing, a foot or the bema or moshe.
Well, don't know the minim de moon say a beboa, a ready suit chrono. Now the other woman say, ye be before no, ya koye su trouble bre. Emrofonu ye bibia, ye free be emergency exits. Abrosan kaka case way. There's no emergency exit.
Okay.
Until no BBS na say one man from main entrance MP na say sebi waka ho. Until no yen start say ye besua sa enema no a betimi ye bibia ye nwene ahead ko bibia betimi ewiase no e kan ho. Yeah. O ye de ya e kan ho. Obian pressure obenya de but e ban so a also hwe kwan aba so a betimi esia no. Until ye sua ye ko ye ni hwe say sa no mani nyina no e betimi because ahoy last floor me safro no windows me sa de bagaproof asaya bibisi na se one from main door na be bia no abetimi afa apie enti no I don't know and I see hanzo so yes be security hospital security house e bed say obi beba se nya omo am ho ne be ho asa be omba wiwi omo ho a sa abontin so ni e ba ha abefa enye yi sa ni pakọ no na se wono ankasa no wo bia enti no e bibisa ama wo mo sa na yenhwe ena omo kitchen sem no the entire thing so eno so obi gas so no jaw because ye ko school no ko sekese say normally no ye kitchen kese ma ye nyina ti obi a won locker ko yi waduan na owi a ye because obi shen dem no ya de kura won se ne dem ti no waja electrical stove ne bibia no waja no ye na de foforo eno na ne fofia nto ata ne kanyame afafia ka nipa more than 700 ye nyina obi a beko
ana bo meta se so ne meje nko abusan for sededi kama munyane tene gusua e wo hanom na afei ana IGP enso etimi ababedu hanom a oba be hwe sede etie na de bekoso ha bia no so yemfa enka memo ye de be kire mo na mahu sede eko ti samre wo shekas ababedu a na empanyifo etimi ababedu
Central and Ashanti South. Senior officers here present, our colleagues from the fire service, family members. You are all aware of what happened last night. This is not something we all expected. This morning. This is not something we all expected. Our colleague and the family are gone. Our colleagues have lost their property. Other colleagues are traumatized. The IG in Puma were saddened by the event. That is why he cancelled all activities to make sure he touched base. Console all of us and reassure you that the police administration is solidly behind you in these trying times of ours. The IG is here with Poma to ensure that the whole building, the personnel here, will be relocated. A clinical psychologist will be with you to make sure that you are counseled for all of us to be able, you and your family, will be able to go through these trying times. You'll be evacuated from here at your convenience, which means that your input will be sorted before that. You'll be supported welfare. Will be supported, that will be communicated to you individually and collectively. Director will make sure you are catered for medical and psychosocial support will also be offered to you and your family. Our brother and family, even mother Ghana. So these are the few things and more will be followed as we proceed. So basically, the police administration is here because the IG is here. Other Puma members came with Director General HR, Director General Research and Planning, myself, your Director General Welfare, Director General PAD. The original commanders are all here to make sure we all cope. We are able to cope and manage this situation. This is not what we expected, and this is what we have, and we will manage it together. Rest assured, IG, police administration is behind you. In all things, we say thank you to God, and we pray that this will not happen to us again. Thank you, sir.
Is the fact that we get comfort from music or songs. In difficult times like this, there's a song that my colleagues and I will help me to sing as we go through the process of comforting ourselves, considering what we have experienced as an institution and also at the individual level, families who have loaned us their family members to work for us and to serve this country. So one of my choristers is here to start it off. So great. Vice President, who happens to be the chairperson of the Police Council. And also on behalf of our sector minister, the Minister for the Interior, and also on behalf of my colleagues, the entire leadership of the police service, we want to come and commiserate with you and with ourselves for what happened this dawn around 1 a.m. that we were able, with the help of our colleagues from the Ghana Fire Service, Ghana National Fire Service, we were able to have the fire put off somewhere around 5:20 this morning. And at the end of the day, we had to witness the unfortunate incident where one of our colleagues, the wife, and about a 3 or 4 month old baby have to pass on to eternity. We've been able to make contact with the family in line with our standard operating procedure, and the family, and by extension the next of kin, has been informed, and we have members of the family here also coming to witness and engage us as to what exactly happened. We'll have time for them after this, and it is on this note that we want to express our heartfelt condolence to the bereaved families in particular, and the rest of us in general, because the bereaved family might have been the biological source of our brother, the wife, and the child who passed on. But the social family, which is the police service, and by extension the entirety of the Ghanaian population, because it served the people of Ghana, we are also affected. So as we commiserate with the bereaved family directly and particularly, we also extend the same level of commiseration to our good selves for losing our dear one, who has a lot of life in him, but for this incident. When I heard the situation during around 1 to 2 a.m., I monitored throughout the night, and with engagement with my colleagues, we decided that whatever it takes, I have to be here personally within the earliest possible time. And whilst leaving Accra, I informed the sector minister. Mr. Vice President has also been accordingly informed. Mr. President is also informed. And Mr. President, through Mr. Vice President and the sector minister, asked me to convey his personal heartfelt condolences to first the families who have lost dear ones, and second to all of you who happen to be occupants of these flats, for even the psychological trauma that you have to find yourself in, and thirdly to the entire police body for we losing one of our own. And that message I convey to you in the name of the Father, of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And it is our wish and prayer that the good Lord will find a way of comforting us and bringing the comfort as fast as possible, so that we will be able to recover from this very tragic and unfortunate incident. And like Mr. President said through Mr. Vice President this morning, they'll continue to do whatever it takes to support us in these trying and difficult times. And I know he will surely do that, because looking at all the things he continues to do for us at an institution, so as for us to become the best in the country and reference point for the world, I have no doubt that in these our difficult, trying times, he won't be there for us. He will definitely be there for us. So we are reassured. What can we say? We'll have wished that everybody will have about 3 or 4 chances of death, that you can die one, and that one it will not count. you can die the second time, that one will not count. Maybe the third or fourth will count. But we have not had that opportunity. And even the sad bit of it is that when we are born, we have no idea when we will live and how we will live and how long we will stay here before leaving. And that's why God in his own wisdom, thinking that probably that is very important, he has kept it away from us. And at times too, we don't even have our minds to it, and we keep thinking that we are living forever. So when incidents like this come, we are shocked. And indeed, we are right to be shocked. Because you can see a life last night, and that life is gone the next dawn. As human beings, we will feel it. And that same feeling that you feel, I do. And it is on that we couldn't stay in Accra and thinking that somebody else can come and do this for us. Because in our traditional settings, we say, and the best way to show love, to show the Ghanaianness in us, with our cultural and traditional values, is to come in person with some of my colleagues at the very top, to come and be with you, for you to know that we'll feel your pain, we'll feel your sorrow, we'll feel your anguish. And whatever has happened to you has happened to us. And therefore, we have to be here with you and face it together. And that has brought us here. So having conveyed the message from the President to you, and also the way that we, the entirety of the police service, at the leadership and across the country, feel about this situation, we want to just let you be assured that we will do our very best for us to come out of this situation stronger and mightier. And a few things that we are doing after having discussions with my brother, the head of the fire service in the region, we have looked at it from the technical angle. The investigation is ongoing, and there will be a joint investigation between the group cell and ourselves to find out what exactly happened, and for us to be able to learn the relevant lessons from it. In addition to that, because of the fact that it happened within a set of blocks or flats, we don't want to take any chance. So I have instructed that all the other blocks not affected, we are going to have to evacuate all of you and give you a decent place nearby, so that especially now that schools are reopened, the kids also will not be disadvantaged. And we are going to work on it now until we get to places of comfort and places that you are also happy to be. Whilst we leave this structure for a complete assessment by structural engineers, by electrical engineers, and all the other experts who can have a very comprehensive examination of the situation for us to know what needs to be done to improve safety within the flats for you to be able to come back. Having said this about relocating you and leaving the structure for a complete and thorough assessment and analysis, so as not for us to think that it happens within one of the flats or one of the building block of flats, and therefore the others are safe, and for us to walk the next hour or two or day to have another disaster. We are not going to compromise on the life of anyone living in this building, and we are ready to empty the place for a complete assessment to be done and for the structure to be put in shape in a manner that this situation that we happen to experience today will not happen again. Aside that, after relocation, as I speak, a team of clinical psychologists are on their way to you, and they will be with you as long as it takes for you to be able to be taken through counseling in a manner that will help you and help us also to recover quickly from this situation. So when the team comes, they will engage all of you at the individual level, at the family level, and at the collective level as families who have come together to create another bigger family. And of course, from here to the personnel who are within the catchment area will also be engaged by my very good self and the clinical psychologists when they come, so that you know that we are giving a full package that will help you and help us all for us to be recovered from this particular situation. So we want to give you the assurance. Beyond that, we also see to it that we are very interested in life, and life matters most. All other things are secondary. So we are also very concerned about the fact that life has to be lived with necessities. And those necessities, I know most of you have lost all of them. We'll work with Mr. President, with assurance he has given us, for us to see how quickly we can get things replaced, all the things we've lost as a result of the fire replaced, so that you come to some level of normalcy in your life, so that the pain and the anguish diminishing it will be faster than if you have not gotten any of such help. So rest assured, that can go to, we are dealing with it. Having said all this, the issues of those who might have gotten injured, either directly or indirectly as a result of maybe escaping from the fire, we are looking at all the assessment. And whatever it takes, both financially, logistical arrangement, to ensure that we'll provide you the best of medical care, we'll do that without any hesitation. Those that we have to take to Accra, if need be, we will do. Those that can be contained here in the Ashanti region, we will allow it. But we'll leave that discussions to the experts who are the medical doctors and others to advise us. And whatever advice they give us, I can assure you, nothing will serve as a barrier and ensuring that that advice is carried out for you, anybody who is affected, the person probably injured, and the family to be comfortable and to know that, yes, truly, we have your back. There are a few other things that I cannot discuss in public, but I want to assure you that we are here because we feel your pain, because we are human beings first. And every human being who have conscience always know that when it happens to a brother or a sister, it is as good as it has what happens to me. And therefore, when bad news comes to a brother and sister, it is also as if it is mine. And therefore, I have to be there to support. And that's why we came, to support and to let you know that we feel your pain and we are in it together. I thank you very much. And when the cameras are up, it's okay.